Okay, last one. Here we go. We've done the busted pipe. That's all ready. If that's what you're getting, that's what you're getting. I showed you a little bit of the infusion for the other drink. That is what that looks like, which is good. It's good to see a little bit of the spices got into the actual syrup, so that's why it's a little darker. So it's going to make the color of the drink a little strange. Presentation-wise, this is not an ideal drink presentation-wise. The color's going to be a little muddy, but the taste is really good, I promise. So we are using, this is a holiday gimlet. I make some version of this pretty much every year. This year I found a gin called Roots of Ruin, a spirit from the ashes. It's from Kentucky, a hotbed of gin production, but I tried it and it's very good, and I was sold on the bottle and the name. So we are going to call this drink Marley Was Dead to begin with, because I have a gin that is about death. So this is a pretty basic gimlet recipe, and you'll notice with a lot of these drinks, you'll start to see patterns in the ratios. So there is a family of drinks that are basically 2 to 1 to 1 citrus. 2 to 1 to 1 base citrus sweetener, or some variation of that. Maybe you throw something else in, but that's the basic math to it. That's your sidecar. That's your gimlet. That's your margarita. Like it just seems to work, and so you can play around a lot with recipes within that. So we're gonna go 2 ounces of gin. This is a dry gin. I did mess around with it a little bit. I just kind of tried it out. Let's see how it responded to a little bit of tonic, responded to a little bit of lime. 2 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of lime juice, allowing for meniscus, and kind of a scant ounce of the syrup. So like a little short of an ounce. Maybe 3/4. And this one has citrus in it, so whenever you have citrus, you want to be shaking. And we're serving this one up in a martini glass. If you notice, I have a little star anise seed in there for a garnish. Obviously you will not, but I'll probably send a couple of these with you. And if I were serving these to you in person, I would do it just like that. I would put the star anise in the glass and kind of swirl it around. It looks neat. But I slightly overfilled my glass, so I gotta. Yeah. So the hope for this drink is that it's gonna be like nice and bright, because it's a gimlet drink, it's a gin drink. But it's going to have a nice, like, kind of subtle aftertaste, and you're going to get it on a little in the back of the palate of all those herbs. We put all the spices, excuse me. I never know the difference between those. We have some cinnamon in there. We have some allspice. No, I didn't have allspice. We have some cinnamon, star anise, nutmeg, clove, and a little bit of orange peel, which is going to give it a little weird bite at the end, which I kind of like. Hopefully you kind of like it too. Anyway, so that is Marley's Dead to begin with, and that, if you chose it, will be the holiday gimlet that is on your porch tomorrow. See y'all.